way our mind works, it's basically split into two bits, which is our conscious mind and our subconscious mind. Our conscious mind is about 15% of the whole, and our subconscious is about 85%. Now, if I give you an analogy of that, it's like an elephant with a rider, with the man sitting on the top of the elephant, and the man says to the elephant, look, what we're going to do, we're going to go over there, and he gives him a little tap with his cane, but the elephant says, I'm not going over there, I want to go over there to the bun shop. So in essence, our subconscious rules us. It is what is going on at a subconscious level. And that becomes our habits. And that's what drives us. And that's what happens with most small business owners. They've got the habit in place to keep doing the same things. So we need to work on our subconscious. Now, the way that starts is when we're processing information, all of that information that comes into our head, we basically do three things with it. And the first of those is to delete it. There's so much information coming in at one time that we don't need all of that. So our mind deletes the bits that it thinks that we don't need, which we've programmed it to do. So for instance, you might drive somewhere and you don't see all those yellow cars, but there's loads of them. The chance of you driving on the road today without seeing one is pretty slim. So your brain would have deleted that from you don't need it, so it would have just got rid of it. The second thing it does, it distorts it. So the information comes in and it distorts it. So for instance, you might be thinking, oh, that person over there, because he's wearing a suit and he's very smart, he's a businessman, he probably wouldn't want to be doing business with me because my business isn't like his. We distort information like that all the time. We make things up on some of the information that we get. It's not necessarily true, but it's distorted to fit what our beliefs are. And then over all of that, we then generalize. We generalize information. So we see information coming along. So perhaps we're driving along and we see a field full of white sheep. There's lots of white sheep, so it's the first time we've ever seen any sheep, and then we believe that all sheep are white. The reality of it is there's all sorts of sheep. There's black sheep, there's spotty sheep, there's all sorts of sheep. But because we've seen only white sheep, that is what we believe is there. So what we're going to do going forward from here is explain why it's important for you to be aware if your brain is either generalizing it, deleting it, or distorting it, because that forms our habits and that is our real elephant. I'm going to show you how to retrain your elephant. And if you've enjoyed this video, please watch the next video just here or subscribe to my YouTube channel just here.